Yeah, let's hear what you think. First one is Spirit Island. You've played Spirit Island from Greater Than Games. Let me see if I can get that up there. What'd you think about it?
I am in love with this game.
Oh, really?
It's oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Like, this is what I want. I use that statement a lot. If you hung out with me, you'd be like, this is what I want in a game. I say that quite often. Like, this is everything I want.
Yeah, what about Spirit Island attracts you?
Well, here's the deal. Like, it just like a lot of the co-op games that you have out there, all you really want is a real challenge, and you have these asymmetrical characters, and they are really their own challenge within themselves to learn how to use, and then you're trying to like create the synergy between the two characters. Meanwhile, everything on the island is trying to kill you. Like, everything is terrible. You get overwhelmed no matter what game, strategy you have. But the best part is that's going to happen, and you really have to coordinate to be prepared for that, even though it's going to get ugly at some point. It's almost guaranteed it's going to get ugly at some point. And I love that. I also like when that you've made a bad choice as far as like syncing up a team. You're kind of like, oh, those guys are good together. We're going to get pounded. Like, it's only a matter of time. But I never get tired of it.
Chris Train has played Spirit Island. I'm going to ask him, so hopefully while you and I are talking, we can get some of his thoughts also on there. Yeah. Spirit Island for me was a miss, Jeremy.
Oh, Lord. Oh,
now, I will tell you, I've only played it once, and I like to give games more opportunity to that. But for me, I found that the asymmetric powers were awesome. I actually liked the modular board, and I liked all the different components of it. Yeah. I found the game really, really long, because there were so many things that each character could do.
Yes.
Every other player was struggling with analysis paralysis. I watched the game was at our game night a couple of nights, and on every single game night for probably 3 weeks in a row, it was played, and it never finished in under 3 hours. That's just too long for a cooperative game.
Yeah, and
maybe we're doing something wrong.
Okay, so here's a good one. Gen Con. Okay, so the first thing I did at Gen Con, I'm looking at these, people ready to rush in, and I was like, I want to play this right. I'm going to take my pictures or whatever. So Greater Than Games had their place right before you could walk in. So I was thinking to myself, oh, I can just walk in here. So I went there, and the first game I played at Gen Con was one of the games I was looking forward to, Spirit Island. And the guy had zero command of the rules. Zero. I mean, zero. And now that I remember,
Kirkman, are you hearing this?
Yeah, zero. I mean, zero. I think I've said something to him about it, but because I did a total 180 on it. I love this game. So it kind of ruined my like of it, but at the same time, it helped me get more interested in the game because of the potential, what I was seeing there. And then right before the con ended, I said this at the booth, like the actual booth that was inside, and the guy showed me all the rules, and I was on. I mean, as soon as I got home, laid it out. I just got into a conversation maybe earlier this week, and his expansion characters, it's just such a great game. I mean, it has so many good ideas in it, and it's for me as a solo player, being able to play that two-handed and just learn the characters, that's what I want. When I'm sitting alone and playing co-op, like when I'm playing those types of games by myself, I want it to be worth my time, and I always respect games that are worth my time, and they also give me that engagement. And co-ops can do that for the most part, in most cases.
Well, I think Chris is trying to pull a Solomon here, splitting the baby. He's saying, I think it's a great co-op, but it did take a while, though. So he's going with kind of both. Was your nice playtime the same as mine, though?
Nice move. No. So I would say, let's say I'm just going to rip from the heart here. I would say that the entire terrible playthrough that I first learned took the entire 2 hours because he was reading from the book, basically.
Yeah.
And then my first couple playthroughs, I played it with a group, and same thing. We were struggling with the characters, probably about 2.5 hours. But after I got a command of the rules, we're talking about 1.5 hours, and that's where you want to be, honestly. But you do probably have to play the same player after you played it the first time. You go like, okay, I think I figured out this rock guy. So I have an idea what his cards do. Just figuring out where you're going to put your little power, your energy at. That's different for every player. It is.
They play so differently.
Yeah, and then that plus how they have those extra like kind of passive powers that they can create by your card play. Like some people don't even do that in their first game at all. Like they just forget. And that's how you really see how awesome these characters are.
I'll give it to you, man. The characters themselves play thematically. The Earth guy plays like you would expect, right? The water person does that too.